All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Kaiju number 8, episode 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Kafka, have fun with this one.
Yeah.
Vice Captain did the whole let's remove our limiters.
Exactly.
I'm going all out with 92%.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Kaiju now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Exactly. This feels very fitting that, I know, of course, this is, adapted from a manga and everything, but it feels fitting that this happens in episode number 8.
Yes.
It just feels kind of right,
It feels right, yeah.
Now, so, forehead to the floor.
Yes. Fujiyoshi go nuts.
Right. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Please don't kill me. Please.
Foot
Oh
applied
God.
to top of head.
Exactly. Because, there's not a lot of ways you get out of this.
Well, I could see it being a really fun example of where the humans have basically adapted the kaiju technology and could go toe-to-toe with a kaiju.
Right.
Because we've seen it from long range, and thus we're able to kind of suspend our disbelief of right, because the humans are so fast and able to output so much power from range that the kaiju's never hitting them, but you can just keep whittling away their HP, and it's just... It's done.
Yeah, no.
But in Melee, what does a Kaiju number 8 punch do to a 92% outputted,
right, if it even lands.
Hoshina Kaiju suit,
Yeah, exactly, right. And the thing
if
is...
it even lands, exactly.
There is the possibility that, maybe Kafka, you could, do something that would, surprise him a little.
Right.
But, this...
This guy does this professionally.
Yeah, my mental metrics are not, could the humans have caught up to the kaiju? It's like, no. Just tap out, call uncle, right?
Don't test out the potential, capacities of your kaiju exoskeleton suit thing,
do not do that.
goop stuff, by being like, I wonder if I can regenerate limbs, Otherwise, no. I'm excited though for something, whatever this is gonna be, because if this is also the episode where he reveals himself, and they're like, that makes sense. All right,
that explains a lot, actually.
Yeah. And then they start utilizing him this way. I'd be so excited, because that's where I feel like the silliness of this show can really amp up into that.
And that's where...
that vibe of where things are going, yeah.
That's where my whole thing of, forehead to the floor, I think that with the tone that this show has, that might be literally how the episode starts. Of all right, prepare to die, and it's just like, oh God, and then we just, yes, that would have been an epic fight or execution, but, we're saving that for later, right?
Or it's, oh, well... that's convenient. Just end the anime immediately.
The Star Wars saga. If Qui-Gon looked around and he's just like, Anakin, and he didn't say drop.
Exactly. But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Welcome to the Defense Force. Okay, he's joining. All right. That episode might even just be a spoiler right there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then I can kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's amazing is how, he's, evading here. Well,
oh shit.
There goes limbs.
Oh shit.
Good, like an innate bit of world building.
Right
as they're fighting, yeah. Dope. We're getting classifications here.
Okay.
Whoa, he's heating them. He's heating his blades.
Oh shit.
They're vibrating with extra heat. Whoa.
All right.
Whoa! What? Oh shit, that's dope! Guy's a goddamn Overwatch character. What is he? Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
he like transformed a mouth into that part there to stop it. Yeah, he could have just killed you right there.
Right. He specifically went for the disarm.
Yeah. And he's gone. Dude.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, you just saw your life flash. Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, she's a more toned down tsundere already. I wasn't worried about you.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jacob, I have something for the discussion. I just realized here.
What?
Yeah, he's pondering the fight. He's in meditation mode, like, like 1, I lost, but 2, I didn't die when I lost.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. He just maybe clicked with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Good.
Yep.
Passing that along. Oh, that's so good.
That's real good to know.
Hey, buddy, you need a ride? God, that's so eerie.
Oh.
Oh!
A new face. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a problem.
Mm-hmm. You really do.
Fun.
That's also terrifying because that means if it kills one of the people in the squad, it
Yeah.
Oh man.
Which would not be hard. Like,
No.
not be hard at all. But yeah. Say this first. Then Baka afterwards.
Right. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh!
Holy shit.
That was so
Nice
good.
cover.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah. Fantastic.
I love that they gave him the look of like. Okay, I gotta hear some of these like scenes in the dub.
Oh yeah,
like,
I can only imagine. Hey.
Okay, this shit, I love this kind of shit. When you have squads, you gotta have just dumb hangouts and stuff. Yes.
Oh my God, we're not dead.
Oh, we are taking this very seriously. Oh. We are going all out with y'all. A6? Is there even such a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is not. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Like giga wealthy. Giga wealthy.
What?
And he doesn't want to, so he wants to he wants to eat simple food. He doesn't want to, that's cool. A little bit of characterization there. Hot pot too. He's the only one drinking beer. Oh, no, of course. Okay, we got a few adults here.
Yeah.
That armored titan was so cool.
Right. Yeah.
What do you mean, senpai? You know? Oh. Uh-oh. Destruction. So many rivalries forming.
All the bickering. Also, Kafka probably shouldn't be drinking.
No, this is bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. They're not scared of it or anything.
Yeah, they've got that marine insanity energy that's starting to come
exactly.
in, you know? And
dealing with the threat of death on
now.
a daily basis, yeah.
Ugh. Bro. Oh yeah, these are all adults. Like,
yeah.
oh, you gotta do this more than yearly.
Yeah.
Oh. I have a strong attachment to that name.
Yeah. For so many different reasons.
Oh. The banished prince.
Or since 5 years ago.
Well done. Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
But he can't fight for shit.
No, but that's genius.
Mm-hmm.
He suspects him potentially also.
Right. Yeah.
And he's like,
all right,
I'm gonna watch you very closely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
Yeah. I love that he's the mascot in like a way where they make fun of him because how old he is.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he's the protagonist. Like,
exactly. Aww.
Yeah. Dope.
Okay.
You did it, man. You achieved your dream. Do you want to say anything else? Yeah.
But bringing it up.
Yeah.
Like, I remember.
Yeah. So don't you go getting lazy now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Yeah, she liked that. Yeah, but she liked that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Cool.
Oh no, a desk. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him down. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So.
What was that about the vice captain? Suddenly he's right behind you.
Right.
No.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
With limiters off. Well, no, he doesn't even have the suit on.
Right, exactly.
Suit on.
Just playing through the fight in his head.
Yeah. Shadow boxing.
That's gotta be a whole other kind of terrifying.
Conceal, don't feel.
Right.
No, I don't think he knows.
Yeah, I guess not.
No, he would say different things if he knew. But Captain, I'm capable of infinite growth. You saw what I could do.
Right.
I went from 0 to 1. Wait, is headquarters up in the sky? Like, please tell me.
No.
Yes, please tell me. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Let's go.
Wait, human teeth underneath.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I love how this show is just like, hey, we like to move things quick here.
Yeah.
You know,
really
like
quick. Yeah.
just you survived the one fight. That's awesome. And another one. Okay.
Hey, nice jam-packed episode.
Yes.
Got a good fight in at the beginning there. Got to see the ways in which Kafka did not have to surrender.
Right.
He was able to hold off the captain, which means his kaiju is crazy strong.
Insanely
crazy fast.
strong.
In fact, it wasn't even really close after a certain point.
Right.
Because he was able to actually okay, I can see the way that he's moving.
Yeah.
And even though he ended up being able to channel energy into the blades in a way that he could throw it, and that did actually become
is
a
nuts.
problem and stuff. When it came down to the who's actually capable of putting out faster output and more damage, he's still stronger.
Right. And so he had to actually distance himself. Cool. I like that because he's still a human, right? And then that gives him the opportunity to disappear and get out of there.
Yeah.
I like it. Cool. Awesome. And we already have another fight that's just about to start.
Just about to start.
Okay.
We get no breaks here.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, the brakes are broken. They were broken a long time ago.
It's all right, everybody sober up, you know? Hope you don't, retch that A6.
Right, we ain't got no anti-Titan walls to stop these things from coming in and give us a breather.
Because winged shit is wild, yo.
Winged shit is wild.
Now, they might have
dragon-ass, one-horned looking things being ridden by something standing on their back. There is no entrance better in anime than the standing on the back of a winged thing entrance. It gives you Netero vibes. It gives you it's insane.
Exactly. I love the design. I love the design. I love the way in which this promises a more dynamic set of fights than what we've gotten up until now. So even just the creatures that are not the main antagonist of the battle themselves feel like they'll bring some fun aspects to this fight.
Yeah.
The fact that it's also on their home turf, that's another thing that's really fun. So we get to see what other things the Defense Force has cooked up, because either these flying things are things that they have no preparation for and they didn't realize that could happen, or it's the okay,
shoot, got all the anti-air turrets start firing.
All right, yeah, we knew that this was a possibility, even if a rare one may be. All right, let's go.
Right. Then does it become the humans go and try to lure them into the buildings so that they can then fight them like that? Or does it then be a thing of where we're firing from windows up into... Because either way, it's dope. Because you have the ranged capabilities of firing at these things from on high, but if they have any kind of ranged capabilities as well... we know how air superiority works.
Right.
And even Defense Force is fucked.
And even if they don't, right? I would not be surprised at all if this went into the full, all right, these things can fly, and, because we're getting into, the ways in which the kaiju can be different and all that stuff, they do the wing tuck, right, to just full-on free fall, right, and then just unfurl and decimate whatever's there, right?
Right. And also we don't have... a full shot of how many there are necessarily.
Right.
We do see that there's at least 10, 12 or so here.
And the fact that there's fewer... And then the fact that there's fewer also makes me more excited for them themselves. Because, when it's okay, there's just a million mushroom things, going everywhere. It's okay, that's a...
Those are mooks,
Yeah, those are mooks. This is a swarm that we're dealing with, right?
But the reason also why they're here. This is something that has been...
Specific retaliation.
Right, but... The kaiju are not necessarily intelligent, but they do seem to have some kind of network of intelligence where kaiju number 9, for instance, was able to tap into that and, order them and stuff. Now, this one seems to be directly leading them, and there's a design similarity here I want to bring up in that this humanoid kaiju has a tail.
Yep.
One that's rather interesting.
Has the armor plate kind of look for the armor.
Has the same kind of armor spiky look there, but also has the unicorn head, while these ones have the
single horn.
Single horn as well. So there could be something where it's no, these are not my spawn, but like this is my squad, and like I can command them telepathically in a way that's better than just you guys, you know.
Also, I do want to point out, because this could be relevant, they have the wyvern setup. They don't have front legs.
True.
So that definitely does lend itself to the dive bomb kind of, you know, like just, all right, sweep out the lower legs to get them.
Well, it also typically, we're in sci-fi fantasy land here, so it doesn't necessarily have to go this way, but that would generally mean the danger of these things comes from the mouth. But if you look at their mouths here, I don't see big, strong jaws. So what's terrifying to me is that they could have like actual like energy blast
weapons
of some kind from their like their horns or their eyes or their mouths or breath weapons or something like that.
I think they're definitely going to have that. And
which means they have range, and that means we're screwed.
Right.
So
because if they don't, then they probably are going to be doing, you know, like bird tactics, right? Which is, okay, use the back legs to, you know, swing out in front.
But look at their back legs. They're tiny. These things fly. They don't land on the ground.
No, right, exactly. Yeah, like this. Yeah, even with small legs, you can still do some crazy damage if you have the full weight
to rake past them and stuff. Yeah, but but in terms of like the upward potential of where they could be even more devastating, I think generally. You look at the mouths and because they gotta eat, right? You know, they gotta have like some means of actually like
the armor plating that they have is very heavy duty,
which is why their wings are so massive,
right? And yet that, like, when I think about how they would fight against the defense force,
you think they would be like burrowing missiles that would just come in and just kind of go and just spin?
Yeah, maybe. Now the horn probably wouldn't help with that.
No, it wouldn't. No.
You know, like if I'm thinking about like regular like bird hunting tactics, right? Assuming they don't have energy weapons, which they probably do, right? But you know, if that's like a later thing, that's you take out single targets.
Right, they're bombers then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like precision strike, you know.
We're going a bit hard on the cooking here for this in that there seems to be a vibe that the kaiju that are generally en masse on the attack seem to be basically the equivalent of foot soldiers. They don't seem to have any innate intelligence, and they also seem to be more like crafted for like specific goals. They don't seem to be like unique or what have you.
Right, and these ones aren't unique, but they definitely feel like this dude's elite squad or something, right? Where it's like, all right, and now we're gonna do this mission, and I'm like, okay, so what are these things good at? Like some of them even look like they almost have like a bird bill, like a duck bill or something.
Yeah. But anyhow, this is like a crazy cliffhanger for an episode.
Oh yeah,
and then the actual like contents of the episode giving us a wholesome like party. The actual dialogue that we got from most of the party was, you know, pretty generic as far as actual characterization stuff. But they actually did a lot for Izumo or Haruichi. We got the kind of reveal that he's the son of Izumo Tech, which is fun because then we know, okay, these are the people that actually are the major lead arms manufacturer for Kaiju, anti-Kaiju tech. But
specifically
we know
the suits.
Right, but we know that the anti-Kaiju tech uses Kaiju fibers and is utilized by basically studying that stuff, which means that if there's any dark evil corporation that's got a Kaiju captured and we're experimenting on it and all that,
it would be this one.
It would be this one.
And the consistency with which they've continued to drop little bits of exposition about the suits and about the tech that the humans have to deal with the kaiju and everything. It's not just here's
filler stuff,
thematically flavorful background details, right? Like no, this is actually like being set up to be relevant.
Yeah, we can feel the intent coming through by the way that it takes up the space of the limited amount of episodes we've actually got thus far.
Exactly.
In terms of this show being so fast paced, it actually makes the exposition that's given as those flavorful potential background bits way more valuable because you don't have that much to go on right now. You have to spend most of your time introducing the characters. So in the stuff that they've introduced with the world here, we've already got a secret within that, which is that Haruichi brings up that, he hasn't seen his father since something that happened.
Right. And then we also had a
and
mention.
He didn't want that, even that way in which he hinted at something vaguely, he didn't even want that to be something that another squad member heard. Which is weird.
Weird because it's like, oh, okay, you have daddy issues. Stop the presses, right? Like, that doesn't seem like anything. But then we also had another thing that was brought up this episode, and it doesn't have to be connected. These don't have to be the same things. But the idea of like a dai kaiju, right? And it might be as strong as this. We haven't seen any of those. The last one was seen 5 years ago, right? Okay, so now we're building up specific past events, right? Like, because so far the show has been very much present focused.
Oh,
right?
very much, yeah.
It might have
there's the childhood, connection that
exactly, right? But that's informative for the present rather than important all on its own, right? And so now we're starting to get those things, and I'm like, okay, like this. The show is very clearly cooking, not just in the, awesome action and tension and things like that, right? But in the, no, there are specific things that we're going to be hitting, and we are quickly, like, building up towards those things, you know? So.
And we are now 3 humanoid kaiju in so far.
Right.
Which, having a third one this quickly, is extremely fast.
Yes.
But it means then that from a storytelling perspective, the humanoid kaiju are a way bigger deal than even before what we had been led to believe.
And I get the feeling this one might be a number lower than 8.
Oh, yeah. I get the feeling that this might not even be a number. This might just be a commander sent in from, like, whatever Kaiju HQ is from their dimension or something. And it's the, like, Chocolate. We got word, basically, from Kaiju number 9 about something odd about Kaiju number 8. That they fought against each other.
Yeah, that's not
supposed to happen. So we need to come in here and reclaim you and be like, okay, clearly your inserter bug is defective or something. What's going on here? You know?
Something else that I want to point out with this fight. So, because Kafka's secret was not revealed, even though we did have some fun.
Oh my God, the hospital bit was amazing.
Was fantastic.
That was so funny.
I love it, right? But we have a situation where we will theoretically have indoor fights, which means loss of line of sight. So you could theoretically have some sneaky transformations that other people don't see. But it is also the Defense Forces HQ. Right. Yeah. So, this outpost for it. Right. Yeah. So while it's possible that there could still be the scrambled, radio communications or whatever, there would be a lot more things that could theoretically, cameras or whatever that could figure out Kafka's secret.
Yes.
So, there's potential for there to be more opportunities because of line of sight to transform.
Yes.
And theoretically way less opportunities because this is going to be a much more secure location. So,
or it's he transforms and it's where's Kafka?
Right. Or if he's fighting things that are in the sky, you can't really hide that because everyone can see it, right?
I mean, if it's high enough, he should be fine. But yeah, I think the part that's the most exciting here is that air fights are way more dynamic. Potentially, but then also, and this is one I'm really excited to bring up here, if we're right, and this is something like, hey, we need to go investigate this humanoid kaiju here. One of the reasons why you do flying kaiju bringing here is that it's an automatic getaway.
Sure.
And that is that once you've done whatever your mission is here,
you get out.
You can get out easily.
Right.
Easily. They cannot climb buildings high enough to fire their guns at you.
Right.
And if they brought up the point that the output of these energy weapons has limited range, meaning that it dissipates, just physics, out long enough.
Right.
So,
and if they do send aircraft after you, those are going to be a lot less maneuverable than, their suits and probably a death sentence.
Right, right. Although I would very much love, personally, this is just something I just wanted to bring up. They brought up specific anti-kaiju arms manufacturing stuff.
Yeah.
I want
an
Iron Man suit for any one of the squad members. imagine Hoshina or imagine Shinomiya with that when she's wielding that big ass axe.
Well,
and it's like rocket boots and like jetpacks and everything.
See,
I'm gonna be so hard.
Where I immediately went when I saw a lithe armored figure on a flying thing, high in the sky, I immediately thought Fate Zero Berserker Gilgamesh fight. And I'm like, if we get anything vaguely similar to that, oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.